Hey everyone, I'm the Akari Warrior, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Metroid 2, The Return of Samus. Today we'll be going to the end game. Finishing it off. Taking care of that Mama Metroid and any of her cubs. It's a little tricky getting out of that red goop there. The water, for the rest of the game, for the majority of the game, the water has, like, no effect on you. It's actually, no buoyancy. But there, they actually decide to feel like, oh hey, all of a sudden, it slows you down. Or maybe it's maple syrup, I don't know. So we get health and missile recharges, so we can take down that final nasty Metroid. What's this? An item to get. The ice beam? What would we need that for? That's ridiculous. And I know some of you might be thinking, Akari, you lied to us. You said there weren't any more items to get in this game. Well, I already got the ice beam, so if you got a problem with that, then you can leave a comment on the video or something. So I like the architecture here. It's a shame they didn't use it more. I also like this music. It repeats a lot, but it doesn't bother me. And we got a Metroid egg? And all of a sudden our counter jumped up by 8. And hey look, Metroids! The non-evolved variety. So these are handled just like the Metroids from Metroid 1. Of course, when I had first played this game, I never played Metroid 1. So I had no idea you had to freeze them first. Oops, got a little cocky there. As you'll see, when they're attached to you and you use the screw attack, they can't hurt you. And then you scroll them off screen and they're off of you. So you gotta freeze them and then pump 5 missiles into their jellyfish-like bodies. I find it most effective to duck and then freeze them because they like to sweep in. They go in this kind of bizarre C-shaped pattern. Or backwards C-shaped pattern. Ah! He latched onto me before I could refreeze him. So we gotta screw attack all the way to the other side of the screen here. Get him off of us. I kinda wonder if you are able to use the bombs to, bomb them off of you like in Metroid Prime. But honestly, I'm not sure. I miscounted there. I had to add one more missile to the count. 5 missiles. And one last baby Metroid. And I love this music too. I mean, it's just dun 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 dun, but it's awesome. Alright, here we go. Holy crap, that thing is huge. So, this is not a particularly hard boss fight. You just have to screw attack that spit or whatever it is. I kind of sit there and take excessive damage, but with 5 nearly full energy tanks, it's not that hard. When she opens her mouth to bite you, you shoot a missile in her mouth and that paralyzes her. She shrieks every now and then, aside from the standard Metroid get hurt. When she shrieks with every missile shot, that means she's close to death. And with 18 missiles to spare. So I realized I never run out of missiles throughout this whole thing. That's the sound it makes when you run out of missiles and you try to shoot. I figured I'd shoot off all my missiles, because at the start of Super Metroid, you don't have any missiles. So for continuity's sake. And also I try and shoot the Metroid, just like in the opening of Metroid 2. Or Metroid 3. Again, for continuity's sake. And I have to admit that this is the best benefit of playing this game on the Super Metroid. I'm sorry, on the Super Game Boy. Because the Metroid, the Hatchling Metroid, flashes, you know, two different colors. You don't really get that on the Game Boy. It just kinda, you know, kinda pulsates there. So to see it flashing red and blue like that, it kinda reminds me of something out of Contra. So, the Hatchling Metroid eats away at the little things there, and starry skies of SR-388. So we just gotta space jump on out of here. So thanks to the thanks to that mothering instinct, or whatever it's called, the hatchling thinks that Samus is its mother and follows it around. Oh! Almost landed and I was that close! Oy. Anyway, that's Metroid 2. It's been a ride. So here's a nice little song. I like the running animation for Samus there at the end. Good old Gunpei Yokoi. Music makes you really think you accomplished something. Honestly, this game was kinda just 2 hours of filler. But it was fun. I hadn't played this game in years, so it was that's as good a reason as any to just plop down and play this game. Hope I didn't get too sloppy with my playing at the end there. I was after the first update, I did everything else, the remaining 6 updates in one sitting, and everything else was just kind of editing and all of that. And kudos to the debuggers. A lot of guys to debug a simple Game Boy game, but at least you know that it's a good, solid game. That's why, for all of its repetition, it's still pretty solid and pretty fun to play. It's not without its charm, that's for sure. So thank you all for joining me on this adventure. If I beat this game in less than 3 hours, we get to see Samus in her swimming suit. And what do we get? The end. And 2 minutes and 14 minutes. 2 hours and 14 minutes. Who knew Samus was a redhead? Huh. See y'all next time. I'm the Akari Warrior. Thanks for watching.